a really beautiful collection from Bethlehem Lights just a minute ago of these gorgeous frosted trees that had the flocking on them.
Little ones, yeah.
These are a little bit taller. These are 4 feet tall, and Bethlehem Lights every single year brings us a beautiful tree like this, like in a pot or an urn or something like that.
Yes.
This year you did it with a wicker basket at the base.
You know, and Chad was here yesterday with Sandra, and what he said was, this is our most beautiful 4-foot tree that we have ever brought from Bethlehem Lights.
It really
I
is.
100% agree with him. It is the most beautiful lush tree. We have 4 different choices. You get either green, or we're calling this flocked, but as you mentioned before, it's a little bit of kind of frosting on the end. These are painted on. It's not exactly like the flocking we saw on the wreath and the garland that we saw. And so they're painted on. You can use the tree outside,
I
but
feel like
don't
we should
let
have
the
called
basket.
that like iced tips.
Yeah, I like that too, or frosted.
Yeah, there are kind of like
tips,
frosted and iced tips. So we have two different choices in your green.
And this is the multi.
Yes, and then there's 2 different choices in your lighting. So if you want the multi in green, we have it for you. If you want multi in what we're calling flocked, but remember, it's more of like an iced, we have that for you as well. And then right over here behind me, I have it for you in either the green clear or the green with the frosting.
Don't you love this? And let me
beautiful.
tell you something, there's 150 lights on this tree.
There's
the
a lot of lights.
profile is just like we do on our grand trees, the most beautiful, exquisite grand
Look at
trees.
all the molded tips.
The molded tips, there's so many of them on here. Those lights, these are plug-in, okay? These are incandescent lights. And incandescent lights shine like a campfire, you know, in faces around a campfire. And they shine all over, so they're gorgeous lights. You just plug it in and you're good to go. We give you that basket. Don't let that basket get wet, by the way. So just don't let that get rained on. You can lift the tree out of it. It's weighted. You can put it in an urn or what have you, but this is the magic, and I love that frosting on that one.
So if you want, you can of course decorate these trees with you know, family heirloom ornaments. You can certainly do that. You can put ribbons around them, you can put garlands around them, you can do whatever you want. However, I think these trees are perfect on their own.
This is the
Look
catalog,
at how pretty.
right? The catalog look right here.
Look at how pretty that glow is. Look at how warm that light is. There's nothing quite like incandescent. And I have to say, every tree that I currently still have does have incandescent lights on them. And I just love it more than anything. That is one of the reasons why you do have to choose today whether you want either clear or the multi. But let's take a look at the multi, because when you see the multi and you see all of the different colors of jewel tones that you've included here, I mean, they are just so pretty. And you know, maybe you do have the big tree somewhere already in your house. This could be the tree that goes in the den. This could be the one that goes in the office. This could be the one that goes in your little child's room, or maybe in your own bedroom.
Oh yeah, you know what? And maybe you know somebody, maybe your mom or your grandmom can't do a tree anymore, or said it's just too much for me.
Oh yeah.
This is such a perfect option for that. This is 7 jewel tones. So we do that. We don't typically do that on our smaller trees. So we have a green, blue, red, yellow, amber, teal, and purple. So we added so many lights in there. And by the way, the lights go all the way in, just like with our large size trees. You don't see wires coming across. You don't see any skimping in that way. Everything is lit kind of inside on those branches too. It's a beautifully shaped, beautifully lit tree.
If you want the multi, we are much, much more limited in the multi, especially in this flocked version. Remember, we're calling it flocked. It really is more of like an iced look because the tips are painted.
Nothing comes off.
So if you're somebody that has never picked up flocking before because you're like, oh, I don't want to get the flocking all over the house, this is the best way to try it out, because you do get those kind of highs and lows, and you get another depth and dimension.
I totally agree. You get an airiness and a lightness with it. And the way that the lights play, whether you get the multicolor or the clear lights, the way that that plays on that flocking, it's so nice. And you know, you love the clear lights, right?
I do.
But if you love clear lights, I do too. But if you thought, oh, it would be so much fun to have a multicolored tree, this is a kind of tree that you pick up for another room. It's very nostalgic feeling.
They are just stunning, and at this easy pay of $18.58, take advantage of that easy pay, get them home for yourself. If you want that multi, that is available, but we do not have a lot of the frosted one in the multi. If you want, oh my gosh, I just love this. This is so pretty. When you think
So
about
gorgeous.
the incandescent lights, 150 of them on a 4-foot
You know
tree.
what, right? Some people put 150 on their real
On a
trees that are
6-foot
that are
tree.
6 foot, 8
Yeah.
foot tree. This is loaded, and the basket comes with it. The basket is so pretty, ingenious.
When it comes to storing this, does this kind of fold up? It does. It folds
Yeah,
up a little bit.
and in fact, when you get it out of the box, you zhuzh it, you fluff it a little bit, but we have that ready shape that kind of just bounces into place once you get it fluffed for that first
It
time.
really is stunning. H220556 is your item number. Michelle, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Love her. She's
I
great.
want everything in
Will
the
you
show,
come
in
back?
fact.
Will you come back?
I will.
It feels like
if
home.
you invite me.
Yes, of course
I'd
I will.
love to see you
of course.
again.
I'll see you
Bye.
later. All right, so stay with us because we have something for you that we are doing for the first time on Feels Like Home with Alberti. Because it feels like yum time. Yes, it is. And Lori Shore is here. She's bringing us
so fun.
Mrs. Prindables.
Great sun.